Okay, let me show you how to do question 2 of the project. So you're going to be opening up the file that you saved when you were done with question 1. You're always going to be picking up where you left off. So if you have that saved somewhere that you can get to it, just go to where you have it saved and open it up. If you can't get at where you had it saved earlier, you can go back on Canvas to where you submitted your spreadsheet for question 1 and download it from there so that you can work on it. So open up your file and go to the data spreadsheet page, the one with all your data on it. We're going to be working on question 2, the study success question. So left click in cell C3, hold the button down and drag down through all of the responses in that column. Then we go up to insert and we tell it we want to insert a pivot table. So click on pivot table, click OK, click the box next to study success, drag it down into the box that says values, change the heading of column A so that it says not row labels, but study success. Change the heading of column B so that it says frequency. Column C is going to be for the percents. Oh, before we do that, let's delete the grand total row. So I'm right clicking and I'm clicking on remove grand total. Now in cell C3, we're going to type in percent. Oh, and I want that to be bold. And I want it to be shaded the same color as these other two cells. So go up to the paint can, and the one that's the same color would be this one right here, second row, fifth column. Now click in cell C4 and type equals B4 over 55. Enter. Right now it's showing as a decimal, so to change that to a percent, I'm gonna make sure I in that cell and go up here and hit the percent button. If that doesn't work for you, use the drag down, drop down menu to change it to percent formula. And now I clicked on the little green box and dragged it down to copy it down to these other two cells. I'm going to highlight everything from A3 through C6. I'm going to select all borders and I'm going to center those vertically and horizontally. And just to make this look a little nicer, I'm going to widen the first column just a little bit so we have room to see everything. So if you wanted to adjust the widths of the columns, you could do that. And so far, this is pretty much exactly what we were doing for question 1. Same kind of thing we were doing before. But now here comes the different part, is where we make the pie chart. So first let me save what we have in case something happens. We don't want to lose what we've done so far. Now, we don't have to sort the entries from highest to lowest like we did to make the Pareto chart. You can if you want, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to leave these and I'm going to click in cell B4, drag down through those 3 frequencies. Now go up to insert, and I'm going to select a pie chart, this first 2D pie chart. I'm going to click on that. Oh, that looks like a pie chart. But it's not formatted the way we want with the percents and the labels and everything. So I'm going to go up here and click on Design. Then go over here, click on Quick Layout, and select the first choice here. And now it did label the individual sections of the chart with the percentages. That is the way we want our pie chart to look. Okay, now I'm going to double click on the total title, delete the word total, and instead type in study success. And I want to make that, going back to the home tab, I want to make that bold and font size 11. And close this. Click on one of the category names inside the pie chart. And notice all of these words and percentages have boxes around them. In the home tab, I'm going to click on bold. That made them all bold. And I'm going to change to a size 10 font. Notice one thing that happened is that one of the labels moved outside the pie chart, but that's okay. It's got a little line pointing to the section that goes to. Now this label here is a little bit off center, so I can fix that by clicking on it and then dragging the box over just a little bit. Same thing here, I can drag it over a little so it's a little more central within that. Oh, that's a little too close to the middle. Let me drag it back out here. So those are in nice locations within the sectors of the pie chart. I didn't have any gray bars show up in my graph, but if you did, you would want to make them go away by right-clicking and selecting Hide All Field buttons on chart. Now, click on a blank area inside one of the big sections of the pie graph. And the outside of the pie graph and all lines inside the graph are now selected with little circles at each point. Now we're going to click the Format tab up at the top of the page. And then where it says Shape Outline, click the down arrow. Click Automatic. Click Shape Outline again. Down here, click on or just point to Weight and choose the option that says 1.5 points. Then click anywhere outside the graph. So now there's a fairly bold line around the circle and separating the different sections of the circle. Now click the white area of the box outside the pie graph. Click Format again. This time click the down arrow of Shape Outline again and click No Outline. And click any empty cell outside the graph, and the box that was around the graph is gone. So that's pretty much it. We're pretty much done with question 2. Save your work. And now submit it on Canvas. So go down in the project module, question 2. If I click on that, it takes me to a screen where I can submit that assignment. So I'm going to choose the file. Go to where you have your file saved on your computer and just open it and then click on Submit Assignment. Submitted. We're done. Yay.